And Alana, December got off to such a great start, but it's just been downhill from there.
And as much as we enjoy these warmer temperatures, it's just not time for that yet.
Okay,
right?
I'm not ready to enjoy them. I feel like I'd love that storm to just hear that Midway ice castle was cut down to 3 weeks as opposed to 8. That'll give you an idea of just how above average we've been when it comes to warmth, not snowpack. Live look at Hiram, where you can see the haze building back. Cache Valley is actually one of the spots that's already started to see a decline in air quality. That high pressure is in control. We've got dry conditions out there, and that's something I've been saying since the beginning of the year. Air quality will start to slip away as we make it through the week. I've got the timeline there, and then we'll look at the possibility of some relief. That high's in control. We see clouds to the north of us. This ridge really acts as a storm block and keeps everything out of the area when it comes to Utah. Taking a look back, you can actually see when we saw our last precipitation. Now, that lake effect band last week helped us out, but just barely, only getting 0.7. Last time we saw over 0.1 back in January. The last time we saw half an inch, December 9th. Brutal to see those dates and know that we've just been exceptionally dry. Live look at downtown Salt Lake City, where the haze is becoming a little more noticeable. Don't see any cloud cover out there, but we're still holding on to clean air in Salt Lake. It's Cache Valley that sees moderate air out there right now. That will change into tomorrow, becoming more widespread with elevated particulate matter expected along the Wasatch Front, northwest corner of the state, and cleaner conditions there in eastern Utah. Temperatures right now in Salt Lake are above average, 43 right now. And usually our daytime high is 42, so we're above it still. We'll be falling into the 30s with clear skies into tonight and seasonal overnight lows. Dry conditions hold steady tonight and into tomorrow. You're going to notice that haze in our northern valleys. In central and southern Utah, that's just more of a warm-up, right? You see that sunshine and those clear skies into Wednesday. We temporarily flatten the ridge with an increase of cloud cover and maybe some winds. Hopefully those winds will bring some mixing and keep the inversion at bay. Won't totally clear the haze, but we can hope for it. There's that ridge. As we head into Wednesday, that low really targeting to the east of us, but we could get some northerly winds behind it to help us out. We don't get any moisture, which is a shame. Only maybe the south central mountains could see some activity, and then the ridge comes right back as we get through the weekend. So not good news as we head into next week. We're hoping for a storm next Tuesday, but that is a ways out, folks, and it doesn't look super promising. 30s and 40s for the Wasatch Front. A little more warmth on the eastern side of the state with Moab hitting 51. Cedar City going for 50 and 60s down there in St. George. Here's a look at the next 7 in Washington County, where you see a lot of sunshine. St. George will warm above average. Usually this time of year, they see a high of 58. That warming trend takes them above by about 5 degrees. Very quiet 7-day with clear conditions. The Wasatch Front brings in the haze, and it stays for days. The warming trend getting into the mid-40s, pushing for the upper 40s, but we know that haze could play with those daytime highs. Hate to not see any bit of wet weather on the 7-day, but that's our reality, and we've really seen it since January. Glenn, Emily, over to you.
All right, thanks, Alana. The countdown to the big game is officially underway. The Los Angeles Rams will face